Welcome to another Adobe Script tutorial. We'll continue our InDesign script. This time, add exporting JPEG and PNG. To start, I've copied the code from Tutorial 22 and made the title Tutorial 23. Before adding the new formats, I'll rename some of the interface controls used for interactive PDF, because these will be duplicated for JPEG and PNG. And for each format, the controls need unique variable names. The qualities array is the same for all formats, but the enumerated arrays are different for each, so I want a name specific to PDF Interactive. To do this, I'll show a handy feature of VS Code. With a variable name selected, right-click and choose Rename Symbol. The function key F2 does the same. Renaming symbols, another term for variables, everywhere the variable is used, it's renamed. Add to the end PDF so the variable is specific to interactive PDF. Do the same for the resolution input. F2, cursor to the end, and add PDF. Also, the qualities list. F2, and add PDF. Now add the new variables for JPEG and PNG. Both need color space arrays. And like the qualities arrays, there is a second array for the enumerated values. var color spaces enum JPG. var color spaces enum PNG. var color spaces JPG. And var color spaces PNG. We also need an array of extensions because now there's more than just PDF. var extensions. Then duplicate the qualities enum array twice and rename one to JPG, the other PNG. Next, declare interface variables for JPEG and PNG. var cbbleed JPG, var cbbleed PNG. And PNG is going to have one other, var cbtransparent PNG. Duplicate the input for resolution twice. Rename one to JPG and the other to PNG. Do the same for the list of qualities. JPG, PNG. Next, add lists for the JPEG and PNG color spaces. var list color spaces JPG, var list color spaces PNG. Now define the new arrays. Color spaces JPG equals RGB, CMYK, and gray. Color spaces enum JPG equals JPEG color space enum RGB, CMYK, and gray. Now do the same for PNG. Color spaces PNG equals RGB and gray. Color spaces enum PNG equals PNG color space enum RGB and gray. Next, define the extensions array. Extensions equals the first two are both PDF for interactive and print. Then the new formats, JPEG and PNG. Add this to the formats array as well, JPEG and PNG. Next, define the enumerated arrays for the new qualities. Qualities enum JPG equals JPEG options quality maximum, high, medium, and low. Then for PNG, qualities enum PNG equals PNG quality enum maximum, high, medium, and low. Save and try the script. JPEG and PNG are added to the list, but they don't have any options yet. That's next. Now we'll add to the interface. To help keep clear what belongs with what, I'll add some comments. Here's where the stack begins. This is PDF Interactive. And this is PDF Print. Then add the new formats, JPG and PNG. Go to the code for PDF Interactive. JPEG will be mostly the same, so copy the lines up to PDF Print and paste for JPEG. Update each instance of GRP format. JPEG is index 2. It also has its own input for resolution. Change the variable name from PDF to JPG. Same for the qualities list. The qualities array doesn't change because that much is the same for all formats. Only the enumerated arrays are unique to each. Next, add options that PDF Interactive doesn't have. Start with a group for the new interface controls. G equals GRP formats to add group. G add static text undefined color space. List color spaces JPG equals G add drop-down list undefined color spaces JPG and set the list to the first choice. List color spaces JPG selection equals 0. Now add a checkbox for bleed. CB bleed JPG equals G add checkbox undefined bleed. And the default format is PDF Interactive, so make this new subgroup hidden by default. GRP formats to visible equals false. Let's see what that looks like. The JPEG options work, but not how I intended. I wanted 2 rows, but got all options in one long row. It's the orientation of the subgroup. Right after the subgroup is created, set its orientation. GRP formats to orientation equals column. That makes it 2 rows, but the second row is centered. I want it left. After orientation, add another line. GRP formats to align children equals left. That's better. Everything seems to work. Now add options for PNG. Select all of the JPEG options. Copy and paste. Update each instance of GRP format. PNG is index 3. Rename the resolution input. The qualities list. And the color spaces list. Also, the color spaces array has to change. Then the variable for bleed. CB bleed PNG. PNG has another option. CB transparent PNG equals G add checkbox undefined, transparent. Save that and have a look. PDF interactive, PDF print, JPEG, and PNG. The interface is done. Now make the script act on the new options. Go to the Process File function. First of all, File PDF is not only PDF, so change the name to File Output. Then add a few variables, var extension and var file name. Extension equals extensions, list formats, selection, index. File name equals, cut the part of this long line that makes the file name and move it to the line above. The extension is no longer always PDF, so remove that, but leave the period. Add plus extension. Then where the file name was, insert the new variable, file name. With more than 2 formats, it can get confusing, so I'll add more comments to help keep things clear. Case 0 is PDF interactive. 1 is PDF print. Then add the new formats. Case 2 is JPEG. End with break. Case 3 is PNG. End with break. I'll paste in the code to export JPEG. Resolution, use the input for JPEG. For color space, use color spaces enum JPG, list color spaces JPG, selection, index. Export all pages. For JPEG quality, use qualities enum JPG, list qualities JPG, selection, index. Bleed, use CB bleed JPG value. Exporting the file is the same, except the format is JPEG. Now I'll paste in the code for PNG. Resolution, use the input for PNG. Color space, use color spaces enum PNG, list color spaces PNG, selection, index. Quality, use qualities enum PNG, list qualities PNG, selection, index. Transparent background is CB transparent PNG value. Bleed, CB bleed PNG value. Again, export file is the same, only the format is PNG. Save that and give it a try. Let's export some PNGs. I'll make them transparent. Click OK and the script gets to work. When done, have a look in Bridge. There they are. Notice the transparency. I'll open one of them. Looks like it worked. The script now exports multiple formats. There's more to do, but I'll save that for the next tutorial. I've made a download of the code so far. Get it at the link in the description. Like this video and subscribe. Also, leave a comment. All feedback is welcome. Click the video or playlist on screen for more. Thank you for watching.